Hello everyone, it's Creed and Zai. Grab Zai real quick. Um, we're gonna do 15 week. Um, let's see, we're gonna do like Zai is 15 months now, so I wanted to do an update, tell you guys what's been going on. So let's see, he turned 15 months yesterday, or I think the day before yesterday. Yeah, the day before yesterday. I don't really know the date, but whenever the 8th was, that's when he turned 15 months. And man, this has been crazy. Like this is his. He's been so into everything. Like for real, for real, for real, for real. Touching everything. If I can't like anybody's house I go to visit. He just so as soon as he gets down, he's just grabbing everything, grabbing, touching, tasting. Um, it just very curious. It's so cute, and I'm always keeping mom busy. Always touching something and just breaking everything. So he's into everything. He's so curious, and I'm trying not to inhibit him from touching stuff because that's how he learns, and that's how his IQ is going to get higher. That's how he learns. So whenever you inhibit, I read that whenever you inhibit them from touching, it also um, um, stops their creativity. So I want him to be creative. I want him, as long as it's not knives, because he likes to go for the most dangerous stuff. So he'll do the knife. He try to touch the knife, or he'll try to touch. Like yesterday, he broke one of my casserole dishes. He'll pull it. He goes under the um, inside the cabinets and just takes everything out. And yesterday he took the casserole dish out and it just shattered. And then he tried to pick the glass up. I had to hurry up and get him before. Thank God, it didn't go in his ear or anything like. I mean, his eye, or hurt him. Thank God for that. But that's not the first thing he broke. Like he'd take the bottles because we drink a lot of everything. The juices and stuff is organic, so organic juices come in glass bottles. So he'd take the bottle. Dad is always in La La Land, do do do, to walking around, and I hear Zai, I hear bam bam. He was just banging the glass against the ground, and then it probably shattered. But dad wasn't, the difference between moms and dads. There's a big difference. So I try to take all the glass bottles and put them on top of the biggest. We have two refrigerators. We have a small one and a big one. So I try to put it on the biggest refrigerator. Stop crying. So yeah, and he's in a crying stage. He really he'll test me. Like he'll just you can tell he don't hurt himself. He just cry just for the attention. But for me, for some stuff, when I see he's doing that, I try just to say it's okay. I don't baby him about it because I want him to be strong. He's a boy. So for some stuff, I just no, I just say, oh, you're okay. Don't cry. It's okay. Unless he really hurt himself, then I will give him the comfort that he needs. But I don't want him to be a crybaby. Especially a boy. I don't think that's that attractive. Let's see what else we've been up to, Z. Hmm? We go to that place. I put it on video. Him with the kid. We go there a lot. But there's another place we go to. It's called Ile de Joux. It's like a jamboree type of place, and he really likes this place. And I noticed that as he's been getting older, he responds to it very well. He loves the kids. He likes to play with the kids. He's really fond of the girls. So with the guys, some guys, he likes, but and then some kids can be really mean. So at first, I would let it go, like when a kid, would like push Zai, or I won't play with Zai. But now, I was just like, oh no, I'm not gonna let someone treat my kid like this. Like the other day, this Zai wanted, it was a bunch of kids sitting at a little table at that place that he plays at. And I just grabbed a carrot, the little girl snatched it, and I was like, hey. I didn't know, at first I forgot, I didn't know how to say share, so I asked my husband later how to say share, and he told me, but I just told her, hey, no, you can play with him, he wants to play, don't be mean with my son. So, I just take up for him because he's so little. Hey, hey. So he wants Dulé. I do it after. Michael. Yeah, so I'll do that later. So anyway, that's it. Like, he's walking good. He hasn't started running yet, but it's funny. The other day, like, he had grabbed something, and I was like, "Hey, come here!" And he just tried to run away. It was so funny. So, he's learning to run, and I just have to be really careful and keep my eye on him because, like the other day, he was inside. We had a box of Pampers, and next thing I know, he just started crying, and I was just like, "What happened?" I thought like maybe. He got stuck in the box. I didn't know what happened, but then later, Michael was like, "What's wrong with his lip?" So his lip was all busted, and he has this little scratch on his face, and it's because I guess the box scratched his face and scratched his lip, and it was like really swollen. So I have to be careful. It was like a freak because he was standing right next. He was right next to me. I was on the computer, and he was right next to me, looking in the box. And next thing I know, he was crying. So I don't really know how that happened, but I have to be really careful because I know a lady who 2-year-old, the 2-year-old had put the eye out. They were playing, and somehow something hit him in the eye, and his eye is completely gone. That happened out here. Like a year ago, and that's like sad. You just have to really watch the kids. I'm really watching this one right here. So yeah, he's very, very testing my authority, man. I'm for real. Like I have to, like, sometimes like we went to a friend's house and he was just like taking everything out, and I said no, you can't touch it. So kids, they try you, especially when they're around other adults, they test you. So I had to say, Zai, I have to be really firm with him sometimes because I don't want him to think when he gets older he can just run all over me. So, you just have to, it's a balance. I love him to death, but I don't want him to be a spoiled brat where he just thinks that if he cries that he can get whatever he wants because, he'll try to, my friend was like, "Oh, no, just give it to him." I said, no, I'm not going to just give it to him. He doesn't, because in the world you can't just cry to get what you want. He just have to suck it up. You can't get everything you want, especially when you're this age, when just like yesterday, I was trying to feed him, and my husband was he wanted to get something to play with, and I said no, let him eat, let him finish. He doesn't eat enough food. He likes to drink milk. He needs to eat. Let him eat, and then he can play after. We're the boss, not him, because if he feels like he can run over, that's when they would go in the store and have temper tantrums and fall on the ground and embarrass you, So now that's why he has to wait, I'm gonna let him wait a little bit, and let me do what I have to do. So yeah, that's it. So I'm going to, what's it? Look, you don't see all this nice stuff here? Look at the flower, huh? Look, see? Check out look where you at. This is first time really like in our backyard. We really need to cut the stuff, cut the leaves or whatever. Cut the grass. We had a garden here, but remember I was like, yeah, we're gonna grow all of our stuff for the baby. Oh no, didn't happen. So that was a good idea, but I think we might have had like one squash and some tomatoes and a few things of corn, but we didn't have but his mom, my husband's mom, has everything, so we was just getting stuff from her. So that's it. So that's been pretty much it. I want to write down some stuff or give some tips because I do have like a bunch of stuff I want to talk about, but it's not in my hair right now. So I just wanted to do this quick little update. So Zai, you gonna say bye bye? Huh? Okay, bye you guys. Come on, Z. Oh yeah, and I'm working out now, you guys. I've been really trying to work out because I want to be in shape when I get back to the States. So, but it's, I had, for 1 week, I didn't do anything, so you really can't see that much. But you gonna say bye-bye, Z-Man? Huh? Z-Man? Zai? Zai?